This video is going to be on potentiometers. So this device here, if you find it on the side, make sure that you're in all. It's potentiometer. If you look it up on ChatGPT or Google, you can get kind of an overview. So often they're referred to as a pot. So they have three terminals. It's a resistor. It can have a slide or it can rotate. In this case, it's a rotational device. We're going to look at the three different parts of it. If you look at a picture of one, you often see one labeled as positive or negative, but it doesn't actually matter. It's just whatever you hook it up to. And this is a wiper, so it moves from top to bottom in this case. This would be a turn thing. You can think of it as a volume on a lot of the devices that you use. They're a little bit different nowadays, but this is kind of what they were in the past. So you can hook up positive and negative to that one side, and then you can rotate it and you get different changes. So that's enough theory, and let's take a look at how they look. I'll just scroll down. You can pause this and read it over if you want. Or you can just type in potentiometer into ChatGPT yourself. You'll get the same thing. Okay, so this setup, we're going to look at the left side first. So when I hit play, you'll see that this is just a normal resistor, and I've set it to 10 kilo ohms. And that's what this is right here. So if I move the dial, it doesn't actually change because I am measuring the voltage across this terminal and that terminal. So it doesn't have the wiper. The wiper's in the middle, so it doesn't actually change the effect of it all. So that's why this one doesn't change at all. But when I hook up the terminals of the multimeter, now make sure that you have it in resistance. Up until now, we've kind of been working with voltage and not resistance, so make sure that it's under resistance. So when I move the dial to the middle position, that is essentially in the diagram that we have. So that would be as it is here. So you would have 5 Ks between these 2 points and 5 Ks between the other 2 points. So that's what you're seeing on the multimeter. And if I move it over to the right, you're going to have less resistance on the right, and I can move it to the other side and we have less resistance and more resistance there. So it always has to add up to 10. So if it's 0 and 10, that's going to add up, and if you go to 5 and 5, it's going to be 5, and this will be 0 and 10 the other way. Now that's because I have set this resistor, this potentiometer, to 10 kilo ohms. If I changed it to some other number, if I changed it to 20, then you would have 20 and 0, and you could change it to midway, so it would be 10 and 10, and then the other way as well, 20 and 0. So these potentiometers come in many different ratings, but that's the essence of it. So now if you play with this situation, right now the resistance is really high on this side of the potentiometer, but when I turn it over, it starts to light. So at I think I set this, I don't know, let's click on it, 50 Ks. So at 50 Ks, so this would be at the 25 K point, you're starting to see that the light is lit up a little bit, and when I move it all the way to the other side, then it's fully lit because there's actually 0 resistance between those points. So it would be the same as running this just on the battery. So that's an introduction to potentiometers. If you can set this up and basically show me that you're getting the same numbers as I am, remember that you have to set your resistor to 10 Ks for that to work. If I changed it to a different number, it would just affect, the result would be shown. You'd also see the numbers listed, or sorry, the colors listed to indicate the numbers. Okay, so good luck duplicating that and have fun doing it. Bye.